What if I told you that the secret to beating the giants of Wall Street isn't millions of dollars or insider connections, but the same mindset that helped a shepherd boy defeat a warrior? Sounds crazy, right? But stay with me, because in the financial world, the story of David and Goliath is more than a tale, it's a blueprint. Everyday investors often feel powerless. You see billionaires making moves, hedge funds influencing markets, and you're just trying to make your paycheck stretch. But here's the truth: small investors have a secret weapon. With the right tools, mindset, and strategy, you don't need to fight like Goliath, you need to think like David. In this video, you'll discover how to turn your size into strength, your discipline into growth, and your patience into profit. We're going to explore real, practical strategies that level the playing field like ETFs, passive income, and long-term thinking. Ready to stop playing defense and start building wealth like a giant slayer? Let's go. When you look at the financial world, it's easy to feel like David standing in front of Goliath. The big players, banks, hedge funds, millionaires, seem to have all the advantages: inside information, powerful tools, and mountains of capital. But what if the game isn't as unfair as it looks? The truth is, the market doesn't care who you are, it only cares how you play. Yes, the big guys have more resources, but they also have more pressure, stricter rules, and sometimes a lot more to lose. Meanwhile, you have flexibility. You can invest at your own pace, take time to learn, and avoid the risky games they often have to play. The key is to stop comparing size and start focusing on strategy, because that's where David always had the upper hand. Being a small investor doesn't mean being weak. It means being agile, adaptable, and under the radar. You don't have to beat the giants at their own game. You can win by playing yours. Once you see that the real power lies in mindset, not muscle, the battlefield looks very different. And suddenly, you're not the underdog anymore. David didn't bring a sword or armor to the fight, he brought a sling and a few stones. Small tools, used with precision. That's exactly how smart investing works. You don't need to throw thousands of dollars into the market all at once. What you need is consistency. Regular, disciplined action beats big, impulsive moves every time. Think of dollar-cost averaging, investing a little bit every month, no matter what the market is doing. Over time, those small amounts build serious momentum. It's like planting seeds individually; they look tiny, but given time, they grow into a forest. This approach also helps you avoid emotional decisions because you're following a steady plan instead of chasing the latest hype. The beauty of small, steady moves is that anyone can do them. You don't need a huge paycheck, just the will to start and the patience to continue. In the long run, this kind of investing doesn't just grow your money. It builds character, discipline, and confidence. Just like David, you don't win with force, you win with focus. David didn't grab just any stone, he chose the right ones for the job. As a small investor, your stones are tools like ETFs, index funds, and passive income strategies. These aren't just buzzwords, they're powerful ways to grow your wealth with less risk and more stability. And the best part? You don't need to be an expert to use them. ETFs, for example, let you invest in a whole slice of the market at once, like owning a tiny piece of hundreds of companies in one move. It's like bringing a smart, balanced weapon to the battle instead of betting everything on one wild swing. And when you focus on assets that generate passive income, like dividends or rental cash flow, you're building a system that works even when you're sleeping. The real power comes when you combine these tools with consistency. You're not just investing, you're setting up a machine that keeps growing over time. You don't need flashy picks or insider tips. What you need is to choose well, keep going, and let time do the heavy lifting. Just like David, it's not about the weapon, it's about how you use it. If David had waited for perfect conditions, better armor, more training, a backup army, Goliath would have crushed him before he even stepped forward. In investing, a lot of people fall into the same trap. They keep waiting for the market to crash, for a raise at work, for the right time to get started. But the truth is, the best time to start was yesterday. The second best time is right now. Trying to time the market is like trying to catch lightning in a bottle. Even the pros get it wrong. Instead of waiting for perfection, You win by getting in the game and staying in. The earlier you start, the more time your money has to grow. Compound interest rewards those who act, not those who hesitate. You don't need to start big. You just need to start. The sooner you plant the seed, the sooner it starts growing. Don't let the fear of doing it wrong stop you from doing anything at all. Remember, David didn't wait for ideal conditions, he trusted his skills and stepped up. That's exactly what smart investors do. Imagine if David had panicked when he saw Goliath game over, right? The same goes for investors. Markets go up and down, sometimes wildly. And in those moments of chaos, the ones who stay calm are the ones who win. It's not about predicting the future. It's about keeping your head when everyone else is losing theirs. When the market crashes, most people panic so. But the calm investor sees opportunity. Prices drop. That means things are on sale. The key is to stick to your plan, trust your strategy, and remember that investing is a long game. Emotional decisions are expensive. Steady ones are profitable. This kind of mindset isn't just about money, it's about growth. Every moment of crisis is also a moment of training. It builds your financial muscles. Over time, what used to scare you becomes normal. And that's when you know you've leveled up. Just like David, you stop seeing a giant and start seeing a target. David didn't get distracted by the noise around him. While others hesitated, he focused on the mission. In the investment world, that kind of focus is rare and powerful. Too many people jump from trend to trend, chasing hype instead of building strategy. That's where FOMO, fear of missing out, takes control and leads to costly mistakes. Social media screams about the next big thing, and it's tempting to follow. But real wealth isn't built through impulsive moves, it's built through long-term consistency. Choosing a clear path and sticking to it beats jumping from crypto to stocks to whatever's trending. When your focus is solid, your progress becomes steady and sustainable. It's not flashy, but it works. Focus creates discipline, and discipline builds results. The investors who win are the ones who stay calm, ignore distractions, and keep building, brick by brick. Just like David didn't need approval from the crowd, you don't need anyone's hype. You just need a plan and the discipline to follow through. Most people see being a small investor as a disadvantage, but what if it's actually your strength? Big players have pressure, bureaucracy, and complex strategies to manage. You, on the other hand, have freedom, speed, and flexibility. You can move quickly, adapt easily, and make decisions without layers of approval. That's a powerful edge. Small investors can spot opportunities faster, enter with less risk, and stay under the radar. You're not tied to quarterly reports or pleasing shareholders. You can experiment, learn from mistakes, and grow with less pressure. In a way, being small makes you nimble. You're not slow and heavy, you're quick, sharp, and alert. David's size wasn't a weakness, it was exactly why he won. He used his speed and precision, not brute strength. As an investor, you can do the same. You don't need to outspend anyone, you need to outthink and outlast. The underdog has one big secret when the world underestimates you, it never sees you coming. David didn't just walk onto the battlefield one day and hope for the best, he had years of practice as a shepherd, defending his flock. The same goes for investing. Before you put your money in the market, you need to build a foundation. That means learning, budgeting, and getting your mindset right. Preparation is what gives confidence. Too many people rush into investing without a plan. They follow tips, gamble on trends, and hope for quick wins. But when things go wrong, as they often do, those without preparation panic and give up. Smart investors build their knowledge and strategy first. They understand that growth is a process, not a lucky guess. By preparing first, you avoid costly mistakes later. You know your risk tolerance, your goals, and your strategy. That's what separates the winners from the wanderers. Like David, your preparation becomes your armor even if it doesn't look like much from the outside. You're not showing up to try. You're showing up ready. David didn't engage in a long battle. He ended the fight in one smart move. That's the beauty of patience in investing. You don't need to be in constant action, making trades every day or chasing the next hot pick. Sometimes the most powerful move is waiting. Time, when used wisely, becomes your greatest ally. Compound interest is proof that patience pays. It turns small, consistent efforts into massive results over time. But most people give up before they see the fruit. They plant the seed and dig it up too soon. If you stay the course, even when it feels slow or boring, you give your money the chance to grow properly. Patience doesn't mean doing nothing. It means doing the right thing steadily, without rushing. It's strategic, not passive. Just like David chose one perfect moment, you can choose to wait for your investments to mature. Let time do the heavy lifting while you focus on living your life. That's how the patient win without the fight. David didn't defeat Goliath because of luck. He stepped forward with faith. He believed his preparation, his tools, and his purpose were enough. Investing is no different. There will be times when results are slow, when progress seems invisible, and doubt creeps in. That's when belief in your process becomes crucial. You won't see growth overnight. The market will test your patience, your mindset, and your commitment. But if your strategy is solid and your actions are consistent, the results will come. The key is to trust what you're building, even when it hasn't paid off yet. Faith isn't blind, it's based on preparation and intention. Every dollar invested, every habit built, every sacrifice made, they all matter. The harvest may take time, but it always rewards the faithful. Like David, your strength comes from knowing that you're not just acting, you're aligned with a bigger purpose. Stay faithful, stay focused, and let your actions speak louder than doubt. So, what's stopping you from picking up your slingshot? You don't need a fortune to start building wealthy, you just need focus, strategy, and the courage to act. The giants in the market may look intimidating, but they're not invincible. With the right mindset, even the smallest investor can create massive impact. Ask yourself, are you letting fear or hesitation hold you back? Or are you ready to take ownership of your financial future? The tools are within your reach. The path
is proven. Now it's about moving forward step by step, dollar by dollar, with intention and confidence. If this video gave you a new perspective, hit that like button and share it with someone who needs to hear this. Don't forget to subscribe and
turn on notifications so you never miss strategies that can change your financial game. Remember, you don't need to be big to win, you just need to be bold.